Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is Albadia. WFI Pittsburgh bringing you an exhortation video. And this video is to let you brothers and sisters that's coming into the truth know how God feels about you. How he feels about all 12 tribes, right? We are that holy people that's near unto him. We are that special people, that royal people, that royal priesthood. And we must understand that. Why? Because he called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. And it's our job to appreciate that thing, right? Because everybody's not chosen. Everybody's not called out of darkness. We got a lot of our brothers and sisters that's still in the darkness that have not found the light. So let me go ahead and read this in the book of 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 9. Let's see what it says. It's the book of 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 9. And it reads, "But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye shall show forth the praises of him who have called you out of darkness into his marvelous light." So we must appreciate that thing, because as we walk and we keep these ordinances and these laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God, we see how destroyed our people truly is. Now we walking in the light, right? We're no longer blinded by darkness. That's why we gotta appreciate this thing, okay? So with that, let me go ahead and go to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6, and let's see what it says. Deuteronomy 7 and verse 6. "For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth." That's right. You are that royal special people that's above all people that are upon the face of the earth, and the other nations hate that. That's why they look down on us. Why? Because we are God's royal people. That's why they despise us. Why? Because we are God's chosen people. That's why they criticize us. Why? Because we are that holy, special people that's near unto our God, right? So let me go ahead and get the book of Exodus, chapter 19 and verse 5. Let's see what it says. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 19 and verse 5. "Now therefore, if ye will obey my voice, indeed, and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine." Now we all know that the whole earth is the Lord's. And we all know that what? We, the children of Israel, all 12 tribes, is the Lord's portion. Right? Let me go ahead and read on. Verse 6. "And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. There are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel." And Moses came and called for the elders of the people, and laid before their faces all these words, which the Lord commanded him. And all the people answered together and said, "All that the Lord hath spoken, we will do." All that the Lord has spoken, we will do. Why? Because the Lord entered his spirit into us. He woke us up, brought us out of darkness into his marvelous light to be obedient children. That's why now we are doing the things that he commanded us, right? Let me go ahead and read. Verse 9. Verse 8 again. "And all the people answered together and said, All that the Lord has spoken, we will do. And Moses returned the words of the people unto the Lord. And the Lord said unto Moses, Lo, I come unto thee in a thick cloud, that the people may hear when I speak with thee, and believe thee forever. And Moses told the words of the people unto the Lord." Now we all got these. Moses gave the children of Israel the law, statutes, and commandments, which we have to keep till this day. But because we are that royal and special people unto him, we all know that the law, statutes, and commandments is what? The apple of his eye. Children of Israel, we are the apple of his eye. We are a set apart people, a holy people. Well, guess what? The law, God's laws, is a holy as well. So he gave his holy things to his holy children, right? So he gave us laws. We are obedient. We keeping them laws. He gave us the dietary law, the moral law, the civil law, and the ceremonial law. Now, when we talk about the dietary law is just consists of things like what and what not to eat. The clean from the unclean foods. The defiled foods from the undefiled foods. Right? That's the dietary law. Okay? Y'all with me? He also gave us what? The moral laws. And the moral laws consist of morals. Right? Self-respect. Having dignity. Right? Having integrity, Israel. That's what this means. He gave us principles. But how many of our people live by these things today? Not a lot. Only you. Because what? Once again, he chose us out of darkness into his marvelous light, and he entered the Spirit into us to be the obedient children. That's why we must appreciate these things. What other law did the Lord give us? The civil law. The civil law consists of us learning how to conduct ourselves, how to treat ourselves amongst our brethren, right? How to have rule over our own spirit, how to teach the younger men and the younger sisters the ways of life, which is what? These laws, statutes, and commandments, okay? And the Lord also gave us ceremonial laws. Now, the ceremonial law, it consists of how to love God, as well as loving ourselves, but how to love God. And it also consists of the high holy days. But before I get them high holy days, I want to read some scriptures. So how about we do that? In Leviticus chapter 18 and verse 1. Let's see what it says. It's the book of Leviticus. Slakia, give me a minute. Leviticus chapter 18 and verse 1. And it reads, "And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, I am the Lord your God, after the doings of the land of Egypt. Wherein ye dwell, ye shall not do them." Not do what? Not do their customs, right? Reading on. Wherein ye dwell, ye shall not do them. And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whether I bring you, ye shall not do. Neither shall ye walk in their ordinances. Ordinances is their customs. We're not walking in them customs. But we know a lot of our people that still walking in the darkness is walking after their customs. That's why they celebrate Christmas, 4th of July, Thanksgiving, Easter, and so on. Right? Reading on, verse 4. Ye shall do my judgments. The Lord said, ye shall do my judgments and keep my ordinances to walk therein. I am the Lord your God. That's right. So we're going to touch on these ceremonial laws. Before we do that, I want to just read one more in the book of Judges, chapter 5, verse 11, and let's see what it says. It's the book of Judges, chapter 5 and verse 11. They that are delivered from the noise of archers and the places of drawing waters, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord. There shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord. So now I'm going to the ceremonial law. The ceremonial law goes back to the high holy days, right? And what are some of the high holy days that was given to you royal people? You got Purim, the Feast of Tabernacles, the Feast of Dedications, the Feast of First Fruits, the New Moons, the Sabbath days, right? You got the destruction of Nicanor. You got unleavened bread. You got the Passover, right? You got the Day of Atonement, right? The Feast of Tabernacles, and so on. These are the high holy days and the customs that pertains to the laws that was given to us, because what? We are that royal people. We are his special people, and he have called us out of darkness into his marvelous light. So keep on pushing, Israel. Don't stop. We right here at the door now. We know that our Lord coming. So right now, it's up to us to make sure we right. To make sure our garments is iron. Make sure our garments is clean. Right? We got to make sure we prepare so when he do come, we ain't got a spot nor a blemish or even a piece of lint on my shirt or on my garment to puck off. That's how we want to be. We want to be good in the Lord's eyes, so when he see us, he have nothing bad to say about us, but we can hear the good news and the words that come from his mouth. All glory and praises that the Lord has spoken us, brought us out of the darkness into his marvelous light. I'm going to get one more. We're going to close out in the book of 2 Peter chapter 1 and verse 10. Let's see what it says. It's the book of 2 Peter chapter 1 and verse 10. Wherefore, the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fail. And that's what we want to do. The things, what things? The law, statutes, and commandments. What else? The ordinance, which goes into what? The high holy days. Right? Remember, we are special people and we was given the law. The law was not given to every nation. The law was only given to the children of Israel that he entered his spirit into to be obedient children, to keep his father's law, statutes, and commandments. And that's what each and every one of you are doing. Right? We are obedient children. He called us from the foundations of the earth. We must know this and understand this. If you don't understand it, look around at the rest of our people. They still walk in the darkness. They're not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, nor or neither do they want any part to do with the Most High. We love you, Israel. Continue to stay strong and rooted in this thing. And Lord willing, we get what we want. The blessings, the kingdom, the covenant, it all belongs to us. Lord willing, you stay rooted and you be called in that number. With